Thank you, DJ.
Kobe,
Kobe,
Kobe, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Encore.
Yes, definitely. We want to thank you so much for coming out. You know, hopefully you're in good spirits, and we're going to get right into it because it's late, and the fans have been waiting such a long time to hear you speak now. You have averaged about 40 points per game, right? Playing against the Knicks with a high 61 points a few years ago. Now, do you approach playing at the MSG the same way that you play at other arenas, or is there something magical about MSG?
No, there's always something magical about playing here. I think it's the history of the building. I think it's the culture of the city. It just carries such an energy about it. And I tend to feed off of it.
Jeremy Lin.
Now, this is a question to the Predator Pack. You guys, quiet down, quiet down. Now, this addition to the Predator Pack looks amazing, I gotta say. What is the significance of the great white shark as it relates to your game? The great white shark. That's a pretty powerful name right there.
Well, without boring everybody too much with the details, the great white shark has been a predator that's evolved for years, for centuries. And that speaks to my game. That's one of the things that people always say, Father Time is going to catch up. But now if you continue to evolve, and you continue to adapt with your game, there's certain limitations that I have now that I didn't have when I was 23. But you have to find ways to adapt and evolve, and then you can still remain at the top of that food chain.
Definitely. Now, within your new line, you have Predator's Pack, which consists of cheetah, poison, dark frog, these are pretty colorful names, gray wolf, and great white shark. Now, why did you choose these sneakers in particular?
Well, it's always, the philosophy that I have. You need to be the hunter, or you can be the hunted. Be the predator, be the prey. I much rather be the predator, so that's why I want to have all these fun animals.
You're the Predator. Now, in a recent post-game interview, you spoke about how important it is for you to get that sixth ring, right? Your passion, your drive, how much you want it. Can you talk to us about how important that is to you?
Well, I gotta get it. By any means necessary, it's gonna happen. So, you getting that sixth ring, would that be like your all-time high, or there's a level beyond that? Yeah, well, every year the goal is to win. For me, the goal is always to win championships. I believe that's how individual players are judged. And that's the hardest thing to do, is to get to the top of that mountain. And that's my passion. That's all I can think about. Now let's talk about this spot campaign that you were involved with. You interacted with a lot of celebrities. There are a number of videos online, but is there any one celebrity that you enjoyed working with more than another celebrity? Well, Kanye and I probably, that relationship would probably be a staple every year. The Black Mamba. Yeah, we have such a great relationship. We play off each other extremely well. So it's a lot of fun. The real interesting one was Richard Bryant. The guy owns a planet. No, he really does. That wasn't something that we just kind of threw in the commercial. He actually does. So it was interesting to talk to him and some of the things that he's come up with. So you learned a lot from him, actually. Yeah, I learned he's got a whole lot of money. So, this guy, he's off the charts. But obviously, having Serena, talking with her, Hope Solo being part of the campaign, Larry Fitzgerald being a part of it, Tony Robbins being a part of it, on and on and on. I mean, it was just a great cast. Now, we actually have some specific questions that the audience asked you, and I have them right here. So when I call your name, make sure that you raise your hand, and Kobe's going to answer your question, okay? This question is coming from Jeremy Mosley. Are you here? Jeremy Mosley, there he goes. He wants to know, after you're done playing ball, would you consider coaching? If so, on what level? I don't have the patience to coach these kids. I had to restrain myself after the games tonight. Me coaching just would not be a good look. You gotta have a lot of patience. Yeah, man, if you thought Bobby Knight was bad, horrible. Now, this question is coming from Jeremy Street. Did I pronounce that? Jeremy, man. Jeremy, another Jeremy. There he goes. How many hours do you spend in the gym a week? Well, this summer, you know, I had a healthy summer, so I was able to get back to basics and some of my old training regimen, which is anywhere between $6 to $8.
Did that answer your question? Okay. Now, this next question is coming from Ross K. I don't want to butcher your last name. There he goes, and today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Ross. Who was your favorite player growing up as a kid?
Man, I had a lot of them because I watched everybody. I'm talking about players that you guys probably never even heard of, like Bob Pettit and John Havlicek. The obvious ones, obviously, like Michael and Charles Barkley and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. But I go way back to Bob Cousy as well. Yeah, there's a lot of players that I really looked up to in the moment.
Okay. Ross, happy birthday. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Kobe, for being here with us.